Okay.
All right, Coach. Ultimately fell in that semifinal round of the LSC tournament to the tournament champs, not before picking up a win over Kingsville. Just give us your overall thoughts on the team's performance.
Yeah, I mean, it was, we're disappointed as a team just because I think we felt that we could have had a better tournament, losing in the finals last year and then having a team that had arguably an even better performance in the regular season this year than last year. I think we had, some pretty high expectations. The match against Kingsville was pretty good. We didn't play amazing, but a lot of times in the tournament, you're not going to play amazing just because of sometimes just like the stress of it and the kind of finality of it potentially. Sometimes people are not always like 100% focused, and you're going to get the best shot from the opposing teams that you're playing, especially if you're a higher seeded team. Beating you may be the only way that they continue the rest of their season or into the postseason, NCAAs, whatever. So you're going to get everyone's best shot, and we got a tough battle from Kingsville. We were able to get the doubles point. We were able to get off the court relatively quickly on 2 courts, and then we had a couple that were kind of in the process of finishing, and Yvette, that was a big win for her. She kind of been in and out of the lineup as a freshman, and she got the nod, down the stretch, and she came up with a good win against Kingsville. And then turned around to play Cameron, a team that we beat at home, 4-3 about a month and a half ago. Some of the matchups were similar, some of the matchups were different as far as who was playing who. We got off to a very bad start in doubles. I wouldn't say that we weren't ready to play. It's just we were not ourselves from the beginning. We ended up making it competitive. We won on 2, lost 6-4 on 3. So I mean, we were a couple points away from being able to extend 3 a little bit longer and maybe get the doubles point, and I think that would have helped us tremendously. But it was a very long day for us. We got to the facility at 8 o'clock, and we were multiple lightning delays, about a 2.5 hour rain delay. So it was really just like a kind of a weird day altogether. And credit to Cameron. I mean, they held it together, a little bit better than we did. Letitia had a great win on 1, as she has been doing all year, to get us a point there. And then, we had a couple chances. We won a couple first sets that I thought if we could have, just nothing came easy, nothing came easy, and we weren't able to really get enough points on the scoreboard to put any kind of pressure on Cameron, and in the end we just weren't quite good enough. And so it was disappointing for everyone for sure. And then we'll see what happens with regionals. There's a very good chance that we could be playing Cameron again in like 7 days, 8 days, however long it is. So we'll see how that goes. I would imagine there will be some of the same lineups, same matchups, the next time we play them. Maybe some will be different. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely excited that we're still alive. A lot of times when the conference tournament is over, your season's over and you go home. But I think everyone is ready to get out there and have another chance to battle.
And that definitely leads me into this last question. South Central Regional's up next, May 10th. Selection shows on Monday. Plenty of time to get some extra work in. What did you see in that LSC tournament semifinal against Cameron that, like you said, you might get paired up with Cameron that you want your team to work on this week?
We have to be like 100% ourselves when we are, not brave enough to go out there and just play the way we always play. Whether we're looking to, whether someone's trying to be too aggressive or too cautious, too careful, that typically doesn't work out, especially in doubles, especially when you're playing against good teams in the postseason. You have to be reliable. Like, you have to be able to go out there and play the way you have played, the way you're supposed to play. And so really, I think we have a chance to host. I think being at home would be huge for us. It's going to be close. I mean, if we'd beaten Cameron, then 100% for sure we're hosting. So we'll see what happens. I think we do have a chance to host, and that would be great for us to be able to do. And I think we would feel really, really good if we're playing at home. So yeah, I mean, we are really just going to have to keep keep the mood right and keep the vibes right, so that we can be prepared to go out and execute the way we normally do. I think that was the biggest thing. Is like we were just a little bit off in the semifinals, and when you're playing against a good team, you're not really able to get away with that. And so, again, fortunately, I think we'll have a chance to learn some lessons and maybe get a chance to go out and play them again, and maybe flip a few of those spots that we didn't get in the semis.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.